All right, so today we're going deep into crypto, but not just any crypto. We're looking at the Trump family.
Oh,
Yeah, and their DeFi ventures,
yeah.
and the whole meme coin craziness that seems to be taking over the internet. It's like Wall Street, Silicon Valley, and like a reality TV show, all kind of mashed together.
It's certainly an interesting combination, that's for sure. You've got the Trumps, known for their business dealings, now stepping into crypto, and then you have these meme coins, basically, built on internet humor, suddenly experiencing these massive surges in value.
Yeah, it's a lot to unpack for sure.
Yeah.
And we've got a whole bunch of sources for this deep dive. We've got news articles, on-chain data,
Yeah.
and of course we've got social media, which is, social
Yeah.
media.
Yeah.
So where do we even begin with all of this?
Well, I think a good place to start would be with World Liberty Financial, or WLFI for short. It's a DeFi project, which basically means it's using blockchain technology to offer financial services without the need for those traditional banks that, everybody knows.
Right.
And it's been publicly backed by the Trump family.
Okay.
But what's interesting is that they didn't just, kind of dip their toes in the water. They went all in. They purchased a significant amount of ETH, 1555.2 ETH to be exact, which is worth roughly $5 million US.
Wow.
Yeah, they put their money where their mouth is.
So it wasn't just like a publicity stunt or anything. They actually put some skin in the game. What do you think? What do you think their strategy might be with this?
Well, it's hard to say for sure, but this big ETH purchase, it could be a way for them to kind of signal confidence in the whole crypto market. It's like they're saying, hey, we believe in this technology, and we're not afraid to put our money where our mouth is, or maybe they're just trying to hedge against traditional market volatility. Crypto can sometimes move independently of traditional markets because it's decentralized.
Yeah.
So,
Makes sense. Yeah. But they're not the only ones who are showing interest in WLFI. I mean,
Right.
we've got data that shows that Tron DAO is actually the largest token holder. They spent a cool $30 million USDC for $2 billion WLFI.
Uh-huh.
Can you explain to me what a DAO is and why is their involvement so significant here?
Yeah, sure. DAO, or Decentralized Autonomous Organization, is basically a community-governed entity. You can think of it like a company, but it's run by its users.
Okay.
And all decisions are made through voting, and that voting is based on smart contracts on the blockchain.
Yeah.
So Tron DAO being the largest buyer, it definitely adds another layer to this whole story.
Yeah.
It suggests that they see potential in WLFI, maybe even beyond just the Trump Association. Maybe they believe in the underlying technology, or maybe it's the specific financial services that WLFI is offering.
Right, right. And then there's the public offering that WLFI had that was pretty successful. I mean, they raised $116 million by selling 7.78 billion tokens. It's there's definitely some buzz around this project.
Absolutely. It's a story that really raises a lot of questions. What do the Trumps see in DeFi? Are they trying to tap into a new investor base, or are they trying to find a way to kind of circumvent traditional financial systems? It's all very interesting.
Yeah, for sure. So we got the Trump family making waves in DeFi, but then you have this whole other beast, right? The Trump meme coin. It just kind of came out of nowhere.
Yeah, that's where things get even more interesting. While there's no official confirmation or anything like that, even big names in the crypto world, like Zhao Changpeng, are speculating that this meme coin could be tied to, well, you guessed it, Donald Trump himself.
Yeah, I mean, the name's not exactly subtle,
Right.
but even if it's just riding on his coattails, the numbers are pretty crazy.
Right.
Over $29.5 billion in trading volume in just 24 hours. I mean, that puts it right up there with Bitcoin and Ethereum.
And the market performance is pretty mind-blowing too. At one point, it surpassed 48 USDT. It even overtook PEPE to become the third largest meme coin. Its fully diluted valuation, which basically means the total value of all the potential tokens if they were all in circulation, that exceeded $45.6 billion. And at one point, it even hit a high of 82 USDT.
Wow, that's a wild ride.
Yeah.
But what does all this trading volume even mean? What's going on behind the scenes?
So think of it this way. There are two main ways to trade crypto. The first is spot trading, where you're, directly buying and selling the actual coins.
Okay.
And then you have derivatives, which are financial contracts, but they're based on the underlying asset. So in this case, it would be the Trump coin.
Okay, so spot trading is like buying the actual thing,
Right.
and then derivatives is more like betting on whether the price is going to go up or down.
Exactly.
Okay.
And the data that we're seeing shows that Binance is leading in the derivatives trading volume for the Trump coin with a crazy $13.3 billion.
Wow.
But when it comes to the spot trading, it's actually Bybit that's dominating the scene. They have a 26% market share.
So there's a lot of action happening around this Trump coin, with some people betting on the future value, and others just jumping in to buy the actual coin. But who are these people? Are we talking about like everyday investors just riding the meme wave, or are we seeing bigger players like institutions getting involved?
That's the million-dollar question.
Yeah.
And it leads us to another piece of this puzzle. On-chain data has revealed that that a whale, which is basically somebody who holds a massive amount of crypto, deposited 5.09 million ETH tokens into Binance.
Okay, so they moved a huge chunk of crypto. What's the big deal about that?
Well, here's the kicker. This move actually resulted in a floating loss of $1.8 million.
Wait, they lost money just by moving their tokens? How does that even work?
Yeah, this just goes to show how volatile the crypto market can be. Prices they can swing wildly in either direction, and even seasoned investors or whales like we were talking about can get caught off guard, especially in a market like this.
Yeah, so even if you're holding millions in crypto, you're not immune to the market going up and down.
That's right. It's a stark reminder that while the potential rewards are immense in crypto, the risks are just as big.
Right.
Yeah.
It's definitely a lot to process, all of this, but I think it's time to take a step back and ask the big question here: what does all this mean?
Yeah, and that's what we're going to explore next. We'll unpack the potential implications of the Trump family getting into crypto, the explosive rise of these meme coins, and what it all means for the future of finance and technology.
Okay, so
Buckle up.
yeah, buckle up, because we're about to go even deeper.
It's really something else, isn't it? This whole thing, we're seeing politics, finance, and technology all converging in a way that really makes you think.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. I mean, you've got the Trumps with their background in traditional business and politics, and now they're diving headfirst into crypto with a DeFi project like WLFI, and then a meme coin like Trump. It makes you wonder if this is a sign that crypto is going mainstream.
It's definitely a signal, yeah. It suggests that even those who were, skeptical of crypto before are starting to see its potential. Donald Trump himself, he's been pretty vocal in the past about his doubts about crypto, and now here we are with his family embracing it. It's a pretty big change.
Yeah, yeah. It feels like the potential of crypto is just becoming too big to ignore, even for the people who were resisting it before. And it's not just the Trumps, right? We've got Tron DAO, which is a major player in the crypto space, and they're investing heavily in WLFI. It seems like everyone's getting in on the action.
That's right. It's bigger than just one family or one project. It's about the underlying principles of crypto, decentralization and financial freedom. These are ideas that are resonating with a lot of people now, and it's something we should definitely be paying attention to.
Okay, so we're seeing all this interest from traditional investors and people in politics.
Mm-hmm.
But what does this mean for the crypto market itself? We've already seen how volatile things can get, especially with these meme coins. Could all this new attention and investment make things even more unstable?
Yeah, it's a valid concern. More attention and more investment can lead to bigger price swings for sure, especially in a market like crypto, which is still pretty young and relatively unregulated. It's like adding fuel to the fire.
So it's a gamble then.
In a way, yeah. But there's another side to this too. Increased attention and investment can also lead to more legitimacy and stability for the market in the long run. As more institutions and respected figures enter the crypto space, it lends credibility to the whole thing, and that could actually attract even more investors, which could lead to wider adoption and acceptance.
So it's kind of a double-edged sword.
Yeah. That's a good way to put it. There's potential for chaos and stability. But one thing's for sure, the lines between traditional finance, politics, and crypto are definitely getting blurry, and that's pretty fascinating to watch. It really is. It's a brave new world out there, and it's changing right in front of us, and the implications go beyond just the financial markets.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, we've talked about the potential impact on the crypto market, but what about the political landscape? Could we see more politicians launching their own tokens or getting involved with crypto projects? It sounds like something out of a science fiction movie.
It's not as far-fetched as it might seem. We're already seeing politicians using social media and online platforms to connect with their voters' crypto, with its potential for direct engagement and fundraising. It could easily become another tool for them to use.
I mean, imagine a future where politicians use their own tokens to fund their campaigns, or maybe they even let people vote on policy decisions using blockchain technology. That's pretty mind blowing.
Yeah, it's definitely a possibility. The technology is already there. Whether it becomes a widespread reality, that remains to be seen. But it's a scenario worth thinking about, especially as the lines between the digital world and the physical world continue to blur.
This whole thing really makes you think about the future, doesn't it? I mean, just a few years ago, most people didn't even know what cryptocurrency was, and now you have big political figures and major institutions getting involved. It feels like we're witnessing a real paradigm shift.
We are at a pivotal moment in the evolution of finance and technology. And as with any big change, there are going to be challenges and uncertainties along the way. But there are also some incredible opportunities.
Yeah, for sure. This space is still so new, and there's so much potential for innovation and disruption. It's both exciting and a little bit scary all at the same time.
Yeah, that's the beauty of it, isn't it? We're seeing a whole new financial ecosystem being born, and it's impossible to predict exactly where it's going to take us. But that's what makes it so exciting.
Okay, so to our listener, what are your thoughts on all of this? Are you intrigued by the potential of crypto, or are you skeptical of all the hype?
Yeah, do you see the Trump family's involvement as a good thing, bringing more attention to the space, or is it a bad thing, potentially adding to all the volatility?
How do you think this whole thing with politics, finance, and technology coming together, how is that going to change our world in the years to come?
These are big questions, and there aren't any easy answers. But one thing's for sure,
Hmm.
we're just at the beginning of the story.
Yeah, the story of crypto is always changing, and there are new chapters being written every day, and it's a story that we're going to keep exploring right here on the deep dive. We've gone pretty deep into this whole thing today, haven't we? I mean, from the Trump's DeFi project, WLFI, to the crazy rise of that Trump meme coin.
Yeah, we have, and we've talked about some pretty big ideas too, like mainstream adoption of crypto, the lines between politics and finance blurring, and of course all that volatility that seems to be a constant in the crypto world.
Yeah, definitely. But before we wrap things up, I think there's one more thing we should talk about, something we haven't directly addressed, but it's kind of been there throughout this whole conversation.
You're talking about the power of narratives, right?
Exactly. It really struck me how narratives play such a big role in the crypto world, especially with these meme coins.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting, isn't it? I mean, meme coins are basically fueled by narratives. Think about Dogecoin. It started as a joke, a meme, and then you had Shiba Inu, which kind of rode the wave of Doge's popularity. And now we have Trump, which is it seems to be tied to, well, one of the most controversial figures in recent history.
Yeah, it's like the Wild West of storytelling out there.
And it's not just meme coins, even WLFI, which is a more serious DeFi project. It's still influenced by the narrative surrounding the Trumps. Their involvement brings a lot of attention and let's face it, controversy that a project without a big name attached to it wouldn't have.
Yeah, it's like
Wait,
their brand, their story. It precedes them for better or worse.
right in the world of crypto where things move so fast and there's so much information to sift through. Narratives become a way for people to make sense of it all, to simplify complex ideas, to feel like they're part of something, or maybe just to latch on to something that captures their imagination.
So to our listener, as you continue to explore the crypto world, whether you're a seasoned trader or just starting out, pay attention to the narratives.
Don't just focus on the technology or the price charts. Look beyond the numbers and think about the stories that are being told.
Yeah, ask yourself who are the main players? What are they trying to achieve, and how are those narratives shaping the market? How are they influencing people's perceptions and ultimately their decisions?
Because at the end of the day, whether it's meme coins, DeFi projects, or the future of finance itself, the stories we tell ourselves about these things, they really do matter.
They shape our understanding, our expectations, and ultimately the path that we choose.
Keep that in mind, listener, and you'll be well on your way to navigating the ever-changing world of crypto.
Well, that brings us to the end of another deep dive. Thanks for joining us on this wild ride. We hope you found it informative and maybe even a little bit thought-provoking.
Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the amazing world of crypto.
We'll be here to guide you through it one deep dive at a time.